These two latest Greyer homes on the Gold Coast have transacted for over $16.7 million. Honestly, doing something on Hedges Avenue has been my dream for many, many years. So it's really nice to be in the final months of completing these two one-of-a-kind homes in the area. So the Rocabella project is really different for us as a company. It's a product we haven't done before. A lot of people confuse it for a duplex, but it actually is two homes on individual titles, which is really what adds the value. They're individual homes, just like any other home, right here on the best street in Queensland. So we're on Hedges Avenue here, so you have to do cobble. You can't do a normal driveway here, it's just not allowed. This here was originally designed as brick, but I was a bit worried about its durability and how long it would last if it was bumped into or whatnot. So we ended up doing it at aluminium and powder coating it in a textured paint, which really has that masonry feel. I'm really happy with how it came up, but need to trim some branches. There's a lot of different stones in this project, which I really like. So here's Crazy Pay from Arlo. We got this cobble from Arlo, we got this brick from AH Bricks, not wood, aluminium, but everything's stone. So these homes are both 5-story homes, which is very untraditional. I think it works really, really well, and Greyer's company is doing them more and more because people want to be in these really lifestyle locations and land is scarce. The segregation between levels and bedrooms and livings, it's actually really nice to live in. So each level has its purpose and it actually feels like any ordinary home, just with more privacy. So the staircase here, obviously not finished, it's all rendered. Got the timber handrail with LEDs, so at night time this is just gonna wash around and just feel really nice. Alright, so the living level, this is by far my favourite. It's the most expansive room of the home, and the standout feature by far is this island benchtop with silver travertine. So this is something that the architects put in front of me, and it's one of those designs where you really shouldn't say yes and you really should tell them to redesign it, but I chose to do it. The finished product's phenomenal, so we haven't done this sort of detail before on the edge of the stone, but just all these little rounds and brass details and tile inlays. It's just an amazing sculptural masterpiece in my opinion. So throughout the home we have a lot of bronze details. ABI actually supplied all our taps here. I was there on their showroom trying to select for the home, and they had this new colour which is really aged, and I just really resonated with it and no one would use it, so I said, can I be the first? And we've complemented that little colour around the house. So this little wavy handles, as you go through openings into rooms, we basically wrapped it in stone bench top, also in silver travertine. I just feel like it just takes that level of luxury just to the next level. So I'm really proud of this detail and absolutely love it throughout the home.
Good afternoon. We did all of the Crazy Pave. Looks sick.
So up to the alfresco area, which is the rooftop. Essentially, this is the crown jewel. So this is where the family who lives here will be spending a lot of their summer days. The signature shade sail rooftop, like I did with June, which just gives it that really nice European beach club look. It looks out onto the ocean here, straight above these homes, and I think the acrylic window is something that really stands out to me too. It's just a really nice touch. So this level is dedicated just to the master suite. It's an open plan living, so it really feels like you're at the beach and it's really talking to its environment. Some of my favourite features, obviously this round bath. It's hard to walk past, the curved wall behind it. First time we've ever put the tap handles out on the edge of the vanity bench top. No, it's not. No, it's not.
I can see it.
No. Yeah, so we actually, Greyer building just opened up a Gold Coast office. Fits about 12 people, but it's in that James Street precinct that June looked over. So yeah, we just had too many Gold Coast jobs coming up and wanted to get the teams together and get the synergy and all the construction guys working together every day. So yeah, you're gonna have to come have a look at that next. Well, the next house that we're launching in the Gold Coast is actually in Burleigh, so it's actually 2 doors across from June. Its nickname in the office is June 2.0, but the real name for it is Clay. So we'll be launching that in the coming weeks. We've been building on that for probably 2 months now, but we've also just purchased 2 beachfront projects in Palm Beach, so for apartment development. So that's basically something that we're spending a lot of time in the office now working on, but won't actually show anyone for probably 3 to 6 months. So the next Gold Coast house build that we'll be launching is in Burleigh. It's actually 2 doors across from June. So it's another very similar style to June, but kind of like a 4-story concrete house with a big wide frontage, and it's really going to stand out on the hill. And from a multi-res point of view in apartment world, we've actually got 2 Palm Beach absolute beachfront projects coming, which are going to absolutely like rock your socks, and probably won't see it for 6 months, but they're phenomenal. Kenneth. So there you have it, guys. Rocabella Hedges Avenue is about 2 weeks away from completion, and then we'll show you the grand reveal. And Greya is also working on another beachfront house on Hedges Avenue, which will be launched in 2026.